So dear students, welcome to the science class. In the last class we were discussing about some natural phenomena. In that natural phenomena we started with the lightning. How does the lightning occur? We studied about the charged particles. Due to the charged particles there is a lightning is going to occur. There is a spark is going to occur due to the interaction between the positive and negative charges. Since lower edge contains negative charge of the cloud, the lower edge of the cloud is contains negative charge, the upper edge contains positive charge, as well as on the surface of the ground there is a positive charge. Due to the interaction between the positive and negative charges, there is a spark is going to come. That spark is nothing but what? It is the lightning. It is the lightning. So those positive and negative charge are attracted towards each other. For that reason they are trying to find their opposite charges. When they find the opposite charges, they are going to travel to that opposite charge, and there is a spark is going to come, and that spark is nothing but lightning. So we already know that lightning is very harmful. It is very, very dangerous. It is going to damage the property as well as it is going to damage our health being. Sometimes we are going to die because of the lightning. If you see in the newspapers, in the news, due to the lightning 2 or 3 people have died. Due to the striking of the lightning on those people, they died. So we have to take some lightning safeties. So what are the unsafe places from the lightning? Whichever the open space which is present while thunderstorming is coming or lightning is coming, the open space for anybody, everything is what? It is harmful. It is harmful. So open space is unsafe. So whatever the open space is there, open space is nothing but what? It is the unsafe. So what we have to do? We have to find the safest place. That is nothing but it shouldn't be open space. It should be covered one. So how we are going to identify that the lightning is going to come? Lightning is going to strike to us, or lightning is going to come. How we are going to identify that thing? The thunderstorm. Before the thunderstorm, lightning is nothing but it is a thunderstorm. Before the thunderstorm, there is the sound production. It is going to produce the sound. By that sound, we are going to identify that lightning is going to strike. So that it is in this case we have to take the precaution. We have to find the place or shelter that the lightning shouldn't strike. So the sound of the thunder, the sound of the thunderstorm, the sound of the thunderstorm is an alert. To us to find the alert to rush to a safe place. So the sound of the thunderstorm or thunder is going to alert us to find a safe place. In the same manner, another thing is, if you find the safe place. Now when at what time you have to go from that safe place to again open space after the stopping of the thunderstorm, right? But after few minutes, we don't know that after the happening of the thunderstorm, the lightning is going to strike after some few minutes. So if this thunderstorm stops, the sound is going to stop. That means still it contains some charges. So for that reason we have to wait for some minutes. After that thing, we are going to come out of that safe place to the open space. So after the last thunderstorm, we have to wait for few minutes. We have to wait for few minutes. So that after the stopping of that thing, if we wait for few minutes, the last lightning is going to strike. After that thing, we are going to come out from that safe place. So what are the safest place? One, we know that the safest place is nothing but it should contain shelter. Now if you are present in our home, it is okay. If you are present in our schools, it is okay, so that it is covered and it has the shelter. Now what if you are traveling by the bus, or if you are traveling by the bikes or bicycle or by the car? Car and the bus are the safe place. Since it contains shelter, as well as we should close the doors of those things. We should close the doors of the car as well as bus. But while traveling by the bike as well as cycle, it is not safest place. If you are traveling by the bike as well as cycle, you should find the safe place, that is nothing but it should contain some shelter. So if you are traveling by bus and bike, bus and car, it's okay, and you should close the doors of the windows. Doors of the windows. If you are traveling by the bike as well as bicycle, it's not safe. You should find the shelter. Why you should find the shelter? Now we already know that lightning is nothing but lightning is the discharge of the charge. So while discharging, what it requires some conducting material. It should give the charge to that conducting material. It should give the charge to that conducting material. If there is an open space here, this much is open space here. Now there are smaller particles are present. Very small particles are present. And on that open space you are traveling with a bike. With a bike you are traveling. So if you compare the open space and lightning is happening, if you compare the open space with you are the largest object. You are going to become the largest object, bigger object. Now you are becoming a target to the lightning. So lightning requires, it is going to discharge its charge. If you want to discharge the charge, it requires some medium, it requires some conducting material. So you are being the conducting material, bike is being the conducting material. It is the bigger target in the open space for the lightning. So that lightning is going to strike you. Lightning is going to strike you. If the lightning is going to strike you, that means you are going to get harmed. For that reason, while traveling in the open space by the bike, you should find out the first shelter. Right? If you are traveling by the bus, it is closed one only. If lightning strikes to the bus, it is directly going to discharge it. But if it directly strikes you, which you are present in the bus, if the windows are open, you are going to get harmed. For that reason, you have to take this safety. Right? I hope this is clear. In open field, we are going to take shelter. If you are traveling by the bus and cars, you should close the doors of those cars and shelter. Cars and the bus. Now, next we are going to discuss about the do's and don'ts during the thunderstorm. Do's and don'ts during the thunderstorm. During the thunderstorm. What you have to do if the thunderstorm is happening? What if you don't have to do anything? Then the thunderstorm is happening. If we take the example, if you are present in your home, inside the home, first you are going to take the outside home. What you have to do? Then you are going to take the inside the home. What you have to do? Outside the home. So nothing but you don't have any shelter outside the home. If you are present in the open field, what you have to do? You have to find out the shelter first. In the open field, if there is a large amount of trees are present, if you take there are machineries are present or open cars are present, those are unsafe. Those are unsafe. As well as if you take the umbrellas, or if you take some open in the open space. Sorry, we are going to discuss about the open space only. Outside the home means open space only. If there is a present of the machineries, if there is a present of the those things, what you can say that if there is a presence of the trees, bigger trees, if there is a presence of the, if you are going with the umbrellas, having the umbrellas, it is also not safe. Standing by side of the machinery, it is also not safe. Standing beneath of the trees, it is also not safe. So why those are not safe? Because if you take the trees, if you take the umbrella, if you take the machineries, those things are conducting material, and they become the main target for the lightning. If they become the main target for the lightning, beside that you are standing, so then both of them become main target. So if the machineries are get targeted, in the same manner you are also going to get targeted. For that reason, you shouldn't stand by side of the machineries, by side of the open cars, by side of the those things. If you want to sit, if you want to do anything, you should go inside that car and you are going to close the door of that car. Now, if there are presence of the trees are there, if there is presence of the bigger trees as well as the smaller trees, bigger trees and the smaller trees, don't go and take the shelter beside the bigger tree. Take the shelter beside the smaller tree. So bigger trees are the main target. If you take the smaller trees, they become the less targeted trees. So if you take the less targeted trees, you are going to get less damage. The lightning is not going to strike that thing. In the same manner, if there are no trees are present, there is nothing is present around you. Nothing is present around you. So what you have to do? You shouldn't stand like that only. And you also don't sleep or don't lie on the ground. Don't lie on the ground openly. So what you have to do here? While in the open space, while thunderstorm is coming, you have to go to the squat position. Go to the squat position. In that squat position, you have to take your hands around your legs. You take your hands around the legs and the head should be beneath your knees as well as your hands. It should be inside your knees as well as your hands. So why it is so? If you stand like this only, our area will become larger and the exposure to the lighting will be larger. If you lie on the ground, that is also going to increase the area and it is going to increase the exposure to the lightning in more thing. If you come into the squat position and if you close our hands if you take our hands around the knees and if we put our head inside those knees as well as our hands, then the area is going to become smaller and the exposure to the lightning is going to become smaller. So less this exposure to the lightning, there is a less chances of lightning is going to strike us. If more the exposure, it is going to strike us more amount. So what we have to do? We have to become as much as smaller so that exposure to the lightning become as much as smaller. If it becomes smaller, the target of the lightning will become smaller. It is not going to strike that target. For that reason, these are the safeties which are going to take while we are present outside. We are present outside. In the same manner, stay away from the poles also. Whatever the poles are inserted for the purpose of lighting, for the purpose of conduction of the electricity. So stay away from those poles also. In the same manner as we are staying away from the trees, we have to stay away from the poles. So that poles are also going to become the target of the lightning. If they become the target of the lightning, along with that, we are also going to get targeted. For that reason, we have to stay away from the poles. So these things we have to do outside the home. So what we have to do inside the home? Inside the home. So we know that inside the home we are safest persons. We are the safest person. Since there is lightning is not going to strike us inside the home, but what it is going to do? It is going to harm our machinery. It is going to harm the equipment which we are using in our homes. So for that reason, what we have to do? We have to unplug all the plugs which are connected to the electrical equipments. If we take the example of the television, we have to unplug the television cable from the main switch. In same manner, we have to unplug the chargers, we have to unplug the wires which are connected to the refrigerator. That is nothing but main supply, we have to unplug it. Don't all those things we have to unplug the main supply. So whichever equipment which is running on the electricity, which are plugged to the main switch, they should be unplugged inside your home so that whatever the lightning is going to strike our home, it is not going to damage our electrical equipment which are present inside it. Since why? Because they are going to conduct more amount of electric current. If they are conducting more amount of electric current, then those equipments are going to get harmed. For that reason, we have to unplug all those things. Right? We have to unplug all those things. In the same manner, for this purpose only, at the starting, while we are connecting the wires to our homes, fitting if you know that fitting, while doing those things, we are fitting a fuse outside our home. So whatever the current which is coming from the main supply should pass through the fuse. Why we are using the fuse here? If lightning strikes, the amount of current which is coming from the main supply is going to increase. It is going to increase. If it is going to increase, then electrical equipments which are connected to those things are going to get damaged. For that thing, for stopping the conduction of the high amount of electricity outside the home only, we are using the fuse. So that fuse is going to get damaged. The amount of conducting of the amount of electric current which is coming inside our home is going to stop at the entrance only by the fuse. So fuse is going to get damaged, fuse wire is going to get damaged, and the supply of the electric current is going to stop there only. So these are the precaution measures we have to take outside the home as well as inside the home. So I hope this is clear. Next we are going to discuss about the lightning conductors. So what are the lightning conductors? How they are going to help us in the while thunderstorm. So in the last topic what we have discussed about what we have to do and what we don't have to do while lightning is coming inside the home as well as outside the home. So one more thing there, inside the home, while lightning is occurring, while thunderstorm is coming, you should avoid the bathing also. You should avoid the bathing also. You should avoid the use of the phone. No, you shouldn't avoid the use of the phone. Phone can be used, but you should avoid the calling a person. Calling a person, the another person who is using the phone, it shouldn't be corded one. It shouldn't contain any wires. Then it is possible to call them. If the person is the opposite person which is present, who is receiving the call from us, if the person's phone is corded one, and it is not safe to call at the time of the thunderstorm. In the same manner, you should avoid the bathing also. In the previous class, we discussed about the water is a good conductor of the electricity. We know that. So, if the lightning is going to give the charge, that means the water is also going to conduct the charge. If it is conducting the charge, then while bathing, that charge should be carried to us also. For that reason, while thunderstorm is happening, we shouldn't bath. Right? So that we should avoid the bathing while thunderstorm. So next we are going to discuss about the lightning conductors. So what are the lightning conductors here? If you see at the home, a house, a building like this, a 4-floored building. In the 4-floor building, this 4 or 3-floor building, just take a building. In that building, we are going to make a building by using the columns here. Those columns are made from the iron rods. Those columns are made from the iron rods. In that same way, we are going to take a conducting material and we are going to put that conducting material in one of the columns. So that this conducting material which is made from the iron or some conducting material is kept. One is kept in the open space. One is kept in the open space, nothing but in the air. Open space, that is nothing but in air, and one edge it should be inserted in the earth. It should be inserted in the ground. So one edge should be grounded, or we can say that it is earth. It is earth, right? So one end should be in the open space, another end should be grounded. So what will happen at the time of the lightning? At the time of the lightning, whatever the discharge is going to come, it is going to try to find the main target. So here the main target will be the conducting material. So which one is the conducting material here? Material here, it is nothing but the metal rod which is kept inserted in this building. So if it strikes this metal rod, this will be the main target, not the whole home. So if it is the main target, then whatever the conducting charge is coming to this target is going to go directly into the earth. It is going to directly into the earth. That is nothing but it is earth one. So we already know that whatever the charge is going to come, if it is earth one, the charge is going to carry directly to the earth, and that can be discharged. So it doesn't contain any charge. So the harmful thing which is coming from the lightning is nothing but the charge. if it is connected to this conducting material, if the lightning is striking to this conducting material, whatever the charge is going to come is going to go into the earth only, and the whole thing is getting discharged. If the whole thing is getting discharged, then the building is not getting harmed, as well as the persons which are present in that building is not getting harmed. So in this manner, whatever this thing which we are using here, this thing, the conducting material, that is nothing but it is the lightning conductors. These are nothing but what? These are the lightning conductors. Lightning conductors are preventing the lightning to strike this building by directly discharging the electric charge which is coming from the lightnings to the earth, like this. Right? In the same manner, some home doesn't contain any lightning conductors, but some homes while building they are going to add the beams. In that beams we are going to use the iron rods. Those iron rods, as well as the plumbing, in that plumbing or fitting we are going to use some iron taps. Those iron taps and as well as iron rods are going to help or are going to prevent to some extent the damage of the lightning. So they are directly discharging those things into the earth. So at that time we shouldn't touch those metallic conductors, those metallic, whatever the metal which is present around us, we shouldn't touch those things. So some manner they are going to prevent us from what? Prevent us from the lightning. Like this, these are the lightning conductors. So this is about the lightning. In the next class we are going to discuss about the earthquakes. How does the earthquake is going to happen? What are the damages it is going to do, and how we are going to take safeguards from the earthquake. So that we are going to discuss about those things in the next class. Up to that point, thank you. Take care. Stay well. See you.